Hi, it's the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your October 2017 general readings. Thank you so much for joining us here today. My hair. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Welcome to any newcomers who may be with us for the first time. Yes, I'm back in my more or less home base in the States, in California, after bouncing around Europe for a few months. As those of you who follow me know, I do like to do the gypsy thing quite often. We live in an extraordinary world, and I do like to explore as much of it as I can. I've already crossed off so many countries and places off my bucket list, but still so many yet to go. So thank you for those of you who continue to follow me. Thanks to the internet, I continue to post and work from wherever, whatever corner of the globe I happen to be in at the time, but I am back home for the time being. Thank you for all your support, feedback, and comments. They do mean a lot to me. I say that every time because I like to give the thanks at the beginning, even though those of you who follow me regularly may get tired of the same old thing, but I always want to do that. It does mean a lot to me, your support, feedback, and comments. Please keep them coming. And thank you for keeping me so busy with personal one-on-one readings and to my regular clients as well, because it is what I do. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. So, and if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me and you haven't read with me before, you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage. I know they've changed the format again on YouTube, but you should still be able to click on the About or Description button for more information, and my email address, which is Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. I do readings full time, so turnaround time for readings, personal readings, live or recorded, is usually between a 1 and 3 week period of time. Almost always within that period of time, we can set something up for you, schedule something. So email me if you're interested, and we'll go from there. I do a wide variety of readings, love and romance, of course, compatibility charting for relationships. I do career, work, and finance readings. I also do 6 and 12-month career overviews and 6 and 12-month life overviews, which are spreads which explore all the main areas of your life for 6 or 12 months in advance. I do channeled messages from loved one and also cleansing. So email me if you're interested. We'll set something up for you. Make sure to check your rising and your moon sign as well. You may find that they may play out a little more predictably for you at some times. And if you know them, and if you can, just watching all three gives you additional insight and clarity into what's going on in your life, because general readings can be tricky. I mean, they're general readings. There's so many of you watching, thousands of you watching. So for some of you, a certain reading might resonate in the relationship of your life. For others of you, it may resonate in the career, work area of your life. The specifics and details and intensity will vary because there's so many of you watching, but the energy will fundamentally remain the same. So try to watch all three if you can. So enough of that, moving right along. And those of you who follow me regularly, you can always fast forward through, the introduction. So moving right along, this reading is for the water sign of Scorpio. Our stingers are beautiful, lovely, intense, still waters run deep, water signs, Scorpios. What is in store for you for the month of October 2017? The morning sun just came blasting through the window and brightened everything up. Hopefully there's not going to be any glares. Scorpio, let's see what the month of October holds for you. I am recording these in the last few days of September. Since we're looking at the month in its entirety, I'll be pulling 2 cards for each week, time being somewhat fluid, as I always say. Okay, Scorpio, we begin with the 4 of Wands. It's a great way to start. With the Emperor, we have the Star, followed by the Sun. That is an extraordinarily happy, bright, lovely combination of cards. Star and the Sun. Makes me wish I were a Taurus. Next to that, we have, that is really a great combination of cards, Taurus, the Star and the Sun. Right next to the 4 of Wands, too. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups with the Lovers. And we have the Hierophant with the Ace of Wands. Wow, so far you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards out of 8. Your 9th card from the bottom of the deck, your crowning card representing overall energy and guidance, is the Knight of Pentacles. So it looks like a tangible offer or opportunity may be in front of you. You may be called upon to act on it, or Spirit may be advising you to act on it. It's a tangible one. It looks pretty good. Tangible Pentacles is earth energy, which usually manifests in the earthly. I guess I'm starting with your crowning card. Usually manifests in the earthly parts of our lives: money, finance, resources, property, assets, etc. Or even in spirituality and relationship matters, hard work, tangible efforts, tangible results of efforts we put into things. Knights are the deliverers, the bringers of the tarot. They often represent offers or opportunities that we may be called upon to consider or act on or take. You know, we live in a free will zone. We have free choice. That's how we learn and grow and evolve. So even if Spirit says this looks pretty good, I think you should take it, doesn't mean you have to, but it does look pretty good. That is your crowning card from the bottom of the deck. I'm tempted to pull one more from the bottom just to clarify. Wheel of Fortune. Wow, Taurus. So whatever this offer, opportunity, what you may be called upon to take this or act on it, looks like definitely divine timing and orchestration, definitely a stroke of good luck, of good fortune in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. This is total divine timing and orchestration. God's Spirit, your angels, guides working for you. So the Wheel of Fortune. So with that clarifying card, we have 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those are major arcana cards. So it looks like a pretty powerful, impactful, important month. But the energy, your energy is wonderful, Taurus. I mean, you start out celebrating or with celebratory energy with the Four of Wands, is fire energy, which is the element which governs wands, creating, building, manifesting energy. Outside of your major arcana cards, you have 1 Pentacles, 1 Wands, 1 Cups. So some of you, this might be in relationships. Some of you, it might be in career, work, and finance part of your life. Maybe the job part of your life, or property even, or a project. There's no swords, which is mental, cerebral, intellectual energy. Not that there's not going to be thought for you this this month, Taurus, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a strongly intellectual month for you. It looks like a very happy everything else month. Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a celebratory card. It can often point to an actual celebratory event, a wedding of some, a party of some kind, an event of some kind. It could be, a very formal, structured event like a wedding, an anniversary, a marriage, a graduation party, a retirement party, something of that sort. I think actually some of you are going to be getting married or engaged with it. Yes, some of you are going to be getting married. I'm hearing that. Some of you are going to be getting married or engaged within the month of October. We also have the Lovers, the Hierophant, total start of new beginnings. Some of you may be, the Empress isn't coming up, which is a strong fertility card. Some of you are finding out you're pregnant this month or giving birth this month as well, which is a cause of celebration. This might be a baby shower too. Because the Four of Wands often points to a celebratory event, regardless of how formal or how casual it be. It could just be an impromptu get-together between friends or whatever. Come over for coffee. Let's have a barbecue. It's also, and it also speaks of how sometimes we can get so caught up in planning for things, particularly events, that we forget about the beauty and the reason that we're actually there to kind of enjoy each other's company and celebrate too. There's an anticipatory energy to the Four of Wands too. It kind of represents the effort and planning that's going into organizing an event or planning an event or like a homecoming. It's got that kind of excited anticipatory energy. Some of you may be planning a party or a get-together in the month of October, or planning on going to one for the month of October. It's also called the Happy Surprise card, because often when the Four of Wands shows up, it means a happy surprise is coming your way. Yes, even though you know it's coming your way, it's still going to take you off guard. It's still going to be an unexpected surprise, and it's going to overjoy you. It speaks of something unexpected, and it's often in regards to an event, something happening, even if, Definitely don't turn down any invitations between now and the beginning of November. If you get any invitations to go anywhere, to put together a function, don't turn them down, because you never know what might happen. You might meet the love of your life there. You might make the best business contact of your career there. Anything could happen. You could get completely inspired. Happy surprise coming your way. Probably more in the first part of October than the last, because it's showing up for the first week. It's accompanied by the Emperor card, which is interesting. The Emperor can sometimes represent a father or father figure. Some of you may be having celebrating something with your father. It could be a birthday or retirement even. Some of you, this may be you. You may be showing up here as the Emperor. Okay, I'm hearing retirement too. So I'm hearing two major events. I'm hearing wedding for some of you, marriage for some of you. I'm hearing retirement. 3, I'm hearing babies as well. Somebody's finding out they're pregnant, or somebody's giving birth. Both, I think. So the Emperor's showing up. The Emperor could be father figure in regards to whatever this celebratory event is. You could be throwing a surprise party for a father figure. You could be showing up as the Emperor, female or male. It doesn't matter, especially not in a general reading. The Emperor is not necessarily a card of completion, but I am getting a little bit of a feeling of completion here in regards to the 4 of Wands. That's probably for those of you who are celebrating a retirement, the end of a particularly important chapter in your life, because you have a new offer or opportunity coming up. Those, I think for some of you too, this new offer or opportunity and this new beginning at the end with the Ace of Wands and the Hierophant. Some of you may be starting a new career, transitioning into a new career, or taking a great new job offer. And I say great because it looks like it's heaven sent. Some of you, again, because your crowning card is the Knight of Pentacles, there is an offer or opportunity. It's total divine timing and orchestration here. This was something brought to you, meant to be in front of you, which is also strong advice that you may want to follow up on it. And because of that, there's always a leaving behind to start something new as well. And so this event or party may be in regards to that, or it may be the offer or opportunity that comes in front of you comes at an event of some kind. The Emperor could be the deliverer. It could be you. Again, it's a general reading, so the specifics are going to vary, even though the energy is the same. It represents structure, discipline on an energetic level, control, attention to detail, being careful, methodical, carefully considering everything out. For some of you, it could be whatever you're celebrating, wrapping up, or this new offer opportunity that's on board or coming. It can be because of all these character traits, everything that you've manifested in terms of the Emperor as well. Next to that, we have, my gosh, this combination of cards, Taurus. We have the Star and the Sun. I mean, this is an extraordinary combination of cards. The Sun alone, in any kind of spread, the Sun automatically boosts I just got this stupid analogy in my head. I'm an analogy girl. I often use analogies, but I just got this really silly one about the power of oxy. You know, when you when you wash a load of clothes, there's things you can add to increase the whitening power or increase the cleansing or brightening power. That's what I was thinking of when the Sun came up. That's really kind of silly. But when the Sun comes up in a spread, in a reading, it automatically boosts all the positive energy in the reading, and automatically, and it can lessen and sometimes even negate any challenging or seemingly negative energy in a reading as well. So the Sun showing up in your reading elevates everything anyway, and can lessen or even negate anything that looks, you know, challenging or painful or difficult. The Sun, when you think about the Sun, it's an uplifting energy. I always feel like breathing a big sigh of relief when I see the Sun, because that's what it brings: light, love, warmth, laughter, illumination, clarity. There's a strong just theme of fun with the Sun. It encourages things to grow. It can illuminate and clarify things. It typically represents an uplifting of energy and a releasing or loosening on previously restrictive energies. Finances may get a little easier, something which has come along. I mean, the Sun is shining. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. And it's accompanied, if that wasn't good enough on its own, it's accompanied by the Star card, which is one of my favorite cards in the deck, the Star and the Fool. The Star is a card of hope, faith, optimism. childlike faith and trust in the path in front of you, in your connection to the divine, in their love for you, in how the path is going to play out for you, in wish fulfillment, whether you can see it or not. But it's renewed hope, faith, and optimism. This usually shows up after a dark or challenging path of some kind, like when somebody's been sick for a long time and then they finally and suddenly begin to recover and feel that recovery. When someone had a really bad breakup or divorce and they kind of crawled off into an emotional cave for a while, you know what I mean? And but one day they woke up and realized the sun was still shining and love is still out there, and maybe it's still out there for you too. It's kind of a darkness into light, winter into spring, sickness into health energy. Paired with the sun card, it's beautiful. Whatever this tangible offer or opportunity is, number one, it is literally heaven sent. It is being brought to you. It's meant to be, and it is totally relieving you, uplifting you. If not, if it, especially if it's something like, you know, a new job offer, a new house offer, a new house offer. I mean, like moving into a new house, purchasing your new first home, retirement, starting something new, a great new job offer or opportunity, getting married, getting engaged, having a baby, because I'm getting all of these things. However it reflects, it's like the energy is just beautiful and bright and kind of shining over everything. Excellent. Now, next to that, we have the Seven of Cups, followed by the Lovers. So for those of you for whom this is going to resonate as a relationship reading, there's lots of different, it's almost like you're so overjoyed and so blown away that you're just like considering all these possibilities and potentials, which is what the Seven of Cups is about. It can sometimes be a card of fantasy, illusion, distraction, because you're just all over the place. You're considering all the possibilities like a kid does. I want to be an astronaut. No, I want to be a doctor. No, I want to be a fireman. No, I want to be, you know, all impossibly perfect, impossibly beautiful, but limitless, multiple options and opportunities, but maybe not always reality based, maybe a little all over the place. And sometimes that's something to pay attention to in terms of a red flag. But for you, Scorpio, sorry. This reading is for Scorpio. It's not for Taurus. I know I just finished doing Taurus, so I apologize for saying Taurus in this video. It is for Scorpio. I apologize for that. I just realized that I had said Taurus, but this is for Scorpio. The intent is for Scorpio, so this is for the water sign of Scorpio. Taurus also had quite a nice reading as well. So sorry for the confusion. Scorpio's reading. So anyway, Scorpio, particularly those of you for whom this involves another person, a relationship, a primary relationship, you may be considering where to go from here on out, or maybe just considering the possibilities and potential of what's going on. I'm getting that, especially for those of you who just found out that you're pregnant, you're going to have a baby, you're adding to your family, or growing your family, and maybe purchasing your, again, the energy can translate regardless of who you are, what area of your life this is manifesting in. There's a sense of overjoyment of, I feel kind of like this happened kind of suddenly too, and you're just like over the moon, and you're just like thinking, your thoughts are almost all over the place. The Lovers is about a close, connected, sometimes very passionate soulmate relationship. Could be romantic, you know, sexual relationship, your mate. It could be some of you may even be meeting that person this month, although I feel like it's already somebody that you're with. It's something that's happening to the two of you together, even if it's in the job career aspect of your life. And you're just considering these opportunities and trying to make decisions about them moving forward, because the Lovers also implies a significant decision, which is going to affect a primary or significant relationship as well. Now, at or towards the end of the month, we have the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands. The Hierophant is convention, tradition, walking the prescribed path. It can represent marriage. Some of you are getting marriage, engagement, taking something to a deeper level of commitment. It can represent large organizations, businesses, religions, institutions, you know, the deep, heavy accumulation, history. Some of you might be starting a new business this month as well. Again, getting married, moving in together, engaged, buying your first home. There's something, this offer, opportunity, potential, whatever's happening in whatever area of your life. It represents forward movement. It represents more, deeper, greater commitment. It's a brand new beginning, and you're really excited about it, over the moon about it, because that Hierophant is paired with the Ace of Wands. Aces always represent new beginnings, new opportunities, the start of new paths, because they're seeds. They're the number one. If they're planted, nurtured, and taken care of and manifest to their full potential, this is beautiful. It's wands, it's fire energy, so it's creative energy, creating, building, manifesting. It's something about your future, definitely, and it is beautiful, exciting, enthusiastic energy. I'd go on and on and on, but we've already gone on and on and on, so I'm going to end it here. Definitely divine timing and orchestration, strongly, heavily at play here for the month of October. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Scorpio. Love it. So Scorpio, that pretty much wraps up your October 2017 general reading. Thank you for watching it. Again, I apologize for inserting Taurus in here. This is not for Taurus. I just did Tauruses. This is for Scorpio. Thank you for watching. And again, if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me and you haven't read with me before, you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage, click on the About or Description button for my email address, which is Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the mid-month readings. And until then, Scorpio, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Take care, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.